Leader Steven MacKinnon is speaking ahead of the return of Parliament. Let's listen.
C'est reflété dans la façon dont la Chambre et le Sénat ont adopté le projet
House
de loi
and Senate
C5,
adopted
la loi sur une économie
C5,
canadienne visant à éliminer
One Canadian
les
Economy
barrières
Act,
commerciales
designed
interprovinciales
to remove interprovincial trade barriers and accelerate the approval of major projects. Our priority is to build a stronger economy for all Canadians. This legislation is just the first step. Since our election, our government has not backed down. Here are some of the highlights.
We canceled the consumer carbon tax, bringing down gas prices for Canadians. We cut taxes for every single taxpayer in the country, delivering tax savings for more than 22 million Canadians on Canada Day. That tax cut is now saving a two-income family up to $840 a year. We opened the new Major Projects Office as a single point of contact to get nation-building projects built faster by streamlining and accelerating regulatory approvals. We held 3 summits to engage First Nations, Inuit, and Métis leadership on their priorities. We launched the most comprehensive Buy Canadian program in our country's history. Through this, we can, and we will, create more jobs for workers in the steel, aluminum, and forest sectors. On international trade, we have begun the steps on a road that will obviously not be easy, but that we must embark upon. The actions taken by the United States have not simply created a transformation of the global trading system, it is a rupture, and Canada will respond by diversifying its trade and its capacity to trade worldwide. And on housing, just yesterday, you saw the launch of the Build Canada Homes program to rapidly accelerate the pace of housing construction in the next decade. As we gather back in Ottawa today, it is important to reflect on the political landscape that lies before us. We are in a minority parliament, and we will be looking to all parties and all MPs for collaboration. There's a lot of work to do this fall, and this place works best when we work together. For our part, we will govern responsibly and work with politicians from all sides of the House. We'll put politics aside and put the interests of Canadians first. Where there is constructive criticism of our agenda with responsible alternative policies, we will listen. That means we are also looking to the opposition to conduct itself responsibly. I am under no illusions about what we face with the Conservatives under the leadership of Pierre Poilievre. In the last Parliament, Mr. Poilievre's approach was far from responsible. In fact, he shut down Parliament for weeks on end last fall, as I'm sure you all remember. He thought, and hopefully no longer thinks, a bad day for the government was a good day for the opposition. But this is not how this country runs. We need more good days for Parliament. And increasingly, Canadians are of the view that a good day for Parliament is when parties work together. Monsieur Poilievre croit qu'une mauvaise journée pour le gouvernement, c'est une bonne journée.
A bad day for government is a good day for the opposition. Increasingly, Canadians believe and think that Parliament needs to work better, and Parliament works best when the parties collaborate. We will also extend a hand to the Bloc Québécois, the NDP. These two parties also have choices to make, and we will have our hand extended, and they will have the government's ear with a spirit of collaborating with them and their goals.
They turned to Prime Minister Mark Carney to lead their country at this time of crisis at home and around the world. This session will see the return of Mr. Poilievre. From what he's been saying, the lyrics might have changed, but the music stays the same. 3-word slogans so far, and a lot of angry rhetoric. For my part, as leader of the government in the House, I'll work hard to get things done in Parliament. Last week, the Liberal caucus met in Edmonton. All of us, Prime Minister Carney, every member of the Cabinet and every member of the Liberal caucus agreed that our first priority going forward is to work for Canadians. Here on Parliament Hill, we're committed to moving forward with bills on a wide range of fronts. In the coming days and weeks, we'll propose and debate important legislation that was introduced in the spring sitting. This includes Bill C2, which extends, Bill C3, which extends citizenship by descent to people in a way that is inclusive and protects the value of Canadian citizenship. Bill C-2, which will keep Canadians safe by ensuring law enforcement has the tools to keep our borders secure and, importantly, enhances the fairness and the efficiency of our immigration system. Bill C-4, which delivers the middle-class tax cut to provide tax relief to millions of Canadians and which eliminates or reduces the GST on many new homes for first-time home buyers. And Bill C-8, which protects Canadians and bolsters cybersecurity across the financial, telecommunications, energy, and transportation sectors. Now, that's just a start. D'autres projets de loi importants seront bientôt présentés.
Other significant bills will also be presented in the House. We can expect important projects and legislation to help make our communities safer. We will debate bills in the House that will facilitate the expansion of our markets abroad, in addition to facilitating the construction of new housing. These are bills that we promised during the election campaign in the spring, and once tabled, the ministers responsible will, of course, speak about the details. And lastly, this fall, the Minister of Finance, Minister Champagne, will table a budget in October. I'm not going to go into the details of what to expect. The Minister of Finance and the Prime Minister have both highlighted the importance of this budget, as I have done. The message is clear. We will reduce costs. We want a more efficient and effective government. We will spend less in order to have the capacity to invest more in initiatives that will unlock the vast economic potential of Canada's resources. The government will consider this budget with the seriousness required, and this is a critical moment in our history. I think that I can count on him to be serious, ambitious, and forward-looking. So I'm excited to see the debate in the House on the budget and all the debates that we will have in this House. In summary, we have a lot of work to do. From this moment on, Liberal MPs are excited to get down to work.